Okay, so hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video we're gonna make this awesome real estate website by using the WordPress and the Elementor Pro. So let me show you the demonstration of the website which we're gonna make in this video from scratch. So let me refresh the website once. So after refreshing, you can see that we have our slider which is working here like this, and also we have our cool animations coming here. So when I refresh this website, you can see that this cool animation is coming, and also we have our transparent header here. So you can see that I have this hover effect on this menu, and also you can see that we have our transparent button here. So when I hover on this, the button will become dark like this. Okay, so let's move to the next section. So after moving to the next section, you can see that we have our services section here where you can showcase all your services like this. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we have this type of section. Okay, overlap section. So I will show you how you can add this type of overlap section in your website. Okay, so after that you can see that we have our properties section here, and also this is a slider, and this slider is totally responsive for all the screens. So you can see that when I hover on this, we have our cool animations coming here like this, and also the brightness and all these things are changing out when we hover on this, and also this is a slider. Okay, so I will show you how you can add such type of hover effect on your images, and also I will show you how you can make such type of slider from scratch. So let's move to the next section where we have our this type of section where you can showcase all your information like this, and also we have these images here, and also when I hover on these images, the brightness and the saturations are changing. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Here you can see that we have our sticky image here. So when I scroll, the image is sticky, only this section is moving. Also this section is transparent. So when I hover on this, we have our white color appearing here. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we have our review section. So you can see that in this review section, I have this hover effect on these images where you can add all your client reviews like this, and this section is also totally responsive for all the screens. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Here we have our client logos. So let me refresh this once, and you can see that after refreshing, they are coming with a cool animation. So let me refresh this one again. So you can see that they are coming with the cool animations also. And at last we have our footer section. Here I have a request button, so you can add all your links and all here. And after that I have this social icons here where you can add all those links here in this manner. And after that we have our transparent image also here in the footer. Okay, and also we have this wave. So I will show you how you can add such type of wave in your website by using the Elementor also. And at last I have this scroll to top button. So when I click on this button, it will take me to the top of the website like this. And also when I click on these menus, it will take me to its respective section. So let's click on the about section. So it will take me to the about. So right now it is not sticky. So let's move to the services, and similarly for the properties. And also we can go to testimonials, and let's go to the contact ones. Okay, so let me show you the mobile part of this website, that this website is totally responsive for all the screens. So let me show you one is that this so you can see that we have our mobile menu drop down here. So, okay, so and also we have our scroll to top button here also, and you can see that the animations are also working in the mobile like this, and also we have this sticky and also we have our transparent header here also like this. Okay, so you can see that all these sections are responsive here. So let me show you all the sections one by one. So you can see that all the sections are responsive here, and also this slider is working here perfectly. So when we click on this, it will change the slide here like this, and also when I click on this, the image have this cool hover effect like this. So I will show you how you can add such type of sliders from scratch by using the Elementor, and how you can make such type of awesome website by using the WordPress and the Elementor. So we don't gonna import the pre-made layouts like others YouTubers. We're gonna build this whole website from scratch. Okay, so after that we have our this section, and also the animations are working perfectly here also. And at last we have our this section. So here we have our testimonial section. You can see that. So all the animations are working perfectly. And at last we have our client logo section, and at last we have our footer section like this. Okay, so and also this scroll to top button will work, and also when I click on this, it will take me to its respective section, as same for the desktop. Okay, so let me show you that this is totally responsive for all the screens. So let me go here and change the layout. So you can see that. So let's go to the top and let's start changing the layout. So you can see that when I change the layout, it is automatically adjusting the spaces. So you can see that this website is totally responsive for all the screens. The menus are updating according to the screen size. Okay, so I will show you how you can make such type of awesome website from scratch. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss such type of awesome website tutorials from our side. Okay, so let's start this video from scratch, and we're gonna make this whole website from scratch step by step. Okay, so for making this website, I have a fresh WordPress installation. So let me show you the themes and plugin which we're gonna use in this video for making this website. So let's go to the themes, and here for the themes I'm using the official Elementor theme. So let's go to the plugins, and I will show you all the plugins which are required. So here you can see that for the plugins I'm using the Elementor and the Elementor Pro version. Okay, so if you want the Elementor Pro version, you can download it from my video description. I have put a link there. So okay, so after that you can see, so let's go to the Elementor settings, and we have to enable some settings from here. So for that we have to go to the features option, and from here we have to activate the nested elements, and also we have to activate the flexbox container and activate the grid container, swiper library. That's it. And after that, let's save the changes. After that we have to go to the pages option, and in the pages option we have to remove all these pages. So let's move to trash, and after that we have to add a new page here. So let's go to this, and here we have to add a new page here. So let's add a new page of home, and after that we have to go to the default template, and here we have to make this Elementor full width, and let's publish this. Okay, so after publishing we have to go to back, and here we have to go to the reading option, and in the reading option you have to go to the static page, and here you have to choose the home page. So whenever you open this from here, it will open the home page. So here you can see that home page is blank, and after that you can see that we have this website. So for that, so right now we're gonna make this here. Okay, so let's go to the pages option, or we can go to this and we can go to the edit page. Then after that you can see that our home page is open. So let's go to the edit with Elementor. Then after that we have to import all these images. So I will give you all these images in the video description, so you can have these images from the video description, and you can follow along with me step by step. Okay, so let me go to this, and here we have to go to the media option and go to the library, and here I have to import all the images. So let's go to this, and here I'm going to go to the folder, and let's go to the folder. So I will give you all these images in the video description, so you can copy and paste all these images here. So let me copy all these images, upload all these images. So let's wait for all these images to upload, and I will get back to the video once all this is done. Okay, so you can see that all our images are uploaded here, and so let's start making our first section. So for that we have to go to this, and let's cross this, and after that we have to make this smaller, and also we have to go to this, and here we have to make the Elementor canvas. So let's wait for it to update, and after updating we have to just publish this once. And now let's start making. So let's refresh this once because we have uploaded the media. So let's also refresh this. Okay, then after that you can see that we have this section. So for making this section, what we can do, we can go to the flexbox, and from here we have to choose the two section layout. So like this, and we have to just go here, and let's rename this hero. And after that what we can do, we can go to below, and here we have this. So let's do one more thing. We're gonna add 1300 pixels, and 1300 pixels are added here. And then after that what we can do, we can go to the layout, and here we can set a height. So let's set the height of 700 pixels, and also after that we have to just minimize, remove all the padding from these boxes. Then after that you can see that we have these images. So let's first add these images. So let's go to the styles, and here we have to go to the slideshow, and here we can select the images. So let's choose some images from here. So let me choose this image. So I'm going to choose some random images here. So if the images are not same, you can understand. So after that you can see that we have these images. Then let's go to this, and here we can remove the, and here what we can do, here we can set the this, so it will move the slider in these seconds. So you can play with it. You can add it here 2 or anyone any other number. So I am going to add here this, and after that you can see that we have this option. So you can add the fade effect or the slide right or the slide left. So I'm gonna choose the fade, or you can choose the slide up also, like this. Then after that we have to go here, and here we have to choose the cover option, and after that we have to choose the center and center option. Okay, then you can see that we have also the lazy load option. So when you click on this lazy load, so it will load the images a little bit slower. So, and also after that you can see that we have this effect here. So when you active this effect, so it will zoom the images like this. Okay, so after that, what we can do, we can add this here. So for that we can go to the plus icon, and here we have to just drag and drop this. So let's drag and drop this text here, and after that we have one more text. So we have to just go to the here, and here we have to just drag and drop the text editor here. So let's drag and drop this, and after that we have to drag and drop a button here. So let's go to the plus icons, and from here I'm going to drag and drop a button. Okay, so after that we have to go to the hero section, and means the parent this section, and from here we have to go to the layout, and from here what we can do, we can make this center and center. So everything would be in the center like this. Then after that, let's update the text here. So I'm going to copy this text from here. So let me copy this text from here, and I'm going to paste this text here. And after that, let's copy this text, or we don't want to copy this also. So now you can see that, let's go to the styles, and here we're going to make this white like this. So let's choose any random font. You can choose any font. So for this I'm going to choose the Montserrat font, and also we can choose the Roboto font. So let's choose. Okay, then after that let's increase the font size, and also if you want to choose some different font or the similar font, so let me go to the inspect, and from the inspect I have to see which font is this. So let me go here, and here you can see that I am using the Molish font for the bigger headings, and this font for the smaller headings. So let's go to this, and here we can use the Molish font, or you can use any different font. So let me use the Molish font here, and we can also increase the boldness here. So let me increase the boldness to 800, and after that we can go to the font size, and here we can increase the size of this to let's keep this 70 pixels. And after that we have this. So let's go to the styles, and here also we're gonna make this white, and after that we can go to here we can choose the similar font. So let's search for a darker one, this, and let's increase the size little bit like this. Okay, then after that here we can write here request for. So let me go here, and here I'm okay. So here we can see. So let's write it here, download our brochure. Okay, like this. And after that we can, okay, so what we have to do, we have to just copy some color code from here. So because we have to make the similar one, so let me go to the color picker tool, and from here I'm going to copy the color tool picks from here, so which I have been already copied once. So you can choose any picker tool from the Google Chrome extension. Okay, then after that we can go to this site settings, and from here we have to go to the global colors. So let's go to the global colors, and here we have to go to the add colors in here. So let's write it here theme 1, and we have to make this color here like this. And after that let's copy the other color code also, theme 2. So what we can do, we can go to this again, and from here we're gonna copy this color code also, this color code, and let me go here, and here we have to copy this color code like this. Okay, so these are the colors. So these are the main one. So as you can see that these are the main one colors, and this is the color, and also we have to copy one more color. So that is the bluish color here. So let me copy this dark blue color from here, and also I'm gonna replace this color with this, because this is the color. So let's save the changes, and after saving the changes we have to close this. So after that you can see that this is like this. So let's go to this, and here we have to choose the color code. So let me choose the color code of this, and now you can see that here we have the transparent button. So what we can do, we can go to this color, and here from here we can decrease the like this, so it will be automatically transparent. You can see that. And also you can go to the typography here if you want to update the font. So let me update the darker, or we can use the Molish font. for the button also like this. Okay, so right now you can see that the button padding is like this. So what we can do, we can go to the padding option, and here we can add 20 padding like this. And also you can see that when I hover on this, we have this type of effect, the shade become darker. So we can go to the hover effect, and here we can choose the white, and for the background color we can choose the darker shade like this. Okay, so you can see that. And also we can go to the container, go to the layout, and from here we can make it center, and also we can add some more space to this. Okay, so now you can see that this is not properly visible, but here you can see that this is properly visible. So for that, what we can do, we can go to the hero section, go to the styles, and here, and from here we have to go to the background overlay, and here choose this and add a blackish color tone to this, so like this. And also you can see that we have this wave here. So for adding the wave, we can go to the hero section, go to the style, and here go to the shape divider, and in the bottom you have to choose the curve option, or you can choose the waves option like this. And from here you can increase the height and decrease the height. So and also you can flip and invert it from here. So I'm going to choose this option, or we can choose this. Okay, so let's choose this. And after that, let's publish. So after publishing, we have to go, so let me go to this, and here we can view this page. So you can see that this section is working, and also when I hover on this, it is becoming darker. So let's move to the next section. So where we're gonna make this type of section. So for making this section, what we can do, we can add another flexbox with 2 containers, and let's go to this, and here we're gonna add about. Okay, then after that, what we can do, you can see that right now we have this little space and this type of section. So for that, what we can do, we can go to this, and here we can add 1300 pixel, and that one remove all the padding, then add 60 to the top and 60 to the below like this. Then after that, we can go to this and just drag and drop this heading, and let's copy this from here, and we're gonna paste this here. Okay, then after that, let's make this black. And also in the typography, we're gonna choose some font. So I'm gonna choose the Moorish font here, and also we're gonna increase the boldness to 700 pixels, 700 boldness. And after that, let's do like that. So let's keep this at 40, and also we're gonna increase some line height like this. Okay, then after that, you can see that we have this button. So let's go to this, and here we're gonna drag and drop this button. And here you can see that we have talk to an expert. So let me go here, and here we can add talk to an expert. Okay, then after that, you can see that we have this icon here. So for adding the icon, you can go to this icon upload SVG, where you can upload your external SVG, the custom SVG, or you can go to the icon library of the Elementor. Here you will find so many icons to add there. So let me choose some icon from here. So for the icon, let's choose any random icon for now, or we have to search for that icon. So let me go here, and I'm gonna choose this icon like this. So for making this at the front, so I think there is spelling mistake in the expert. So let me do it like that, and also we can make this here. So after that, you can see that this is don't have any background color. So let me go to the styles, and here first we have to go to the typography. Here we're gonna add the Moorish font again. Okay, then after that, we can go to this, or here you can increase the boldness and all, and if you want to increase the size, you can increase the size here like this. Then after that, we can go to this, and here we can make this theme color. So let me remove all the padding from means all the background color, and also we can make this padding 0 like this. So let's go to this container which contain both this, and after that we can make this like this, and here we can add 40, or let's add 80 like this. Okay, so this section is also ready. Now let's publish this once, and after that, you can see that we have this section. So for making this section, what we can do, we can go to this, and here we can add a grid. So let's drag and drop this grid, then go to advanced, remove all the padding, then again we can go to the container, and we can add a container here. So let's make this like this. Okay, so you can see that we don't have much space here, so we can go to this container layout, and here we're gonna make this 40, and for the other container we're gonna make this here 60. So we have some space here. Then after that, what we can do, we can add the icon here. Let's drag and drop the icon, and after that also we're gonna drag and drop a heading here below that icon. Then you can see that we have this. So let's make everything in the center, and also you have to make this center. So for now, let's choose the icon. So we have to go to the upload SVG, which I have already uploaded or not. So we have to go to the select files, and here we can upload all the SVG like this. So sometimes we don't upload this SVG, so we can go to this again, and here we can again upload all the SVGs. So right now it will upload all the images. So first you can see that we have the delivery one, so let me take this, and also we can update the text here. So let me copy this text from here, and we can go to this below, and here we can go to the content, and let's add this text. Okay, so let's me go to this, and here we gonna make this theme color, and also for this what we can do, make this black, and for this also we gonna add the Moorish font, and let's play with some font size. So this font size is looking good, 18, or we can keep the 17, and also let's increase this size also. So let me increase the size of this to 60. Okay, then after that you can see that here we have all some more section. So for that what we can do, we can just duplicate this. So let's duplicate this here. Here we are using the Elementor grid, so which is very powerful for making the layouts. So let's duplicate it again, and duplicate 2 more times again. Okay, like this. So here you can see that we have this. So just we have to go to the grid option, go to the layout, and from here we can choose how many rows you want, how many columns you want. So here we gonna choose only this layout, and after that you can see that here we have gap option. So if you put the 50, it will have the gap. So right now we are going with the default option, and if you want to add some gap also, we can do that like that. Okay, and here you can see that autoflow is row, and here we can make this center and center if you want. Okay, then after that we have to just upload this content here. So let me quickly upload, or I don't want to make the video long, so let me go to the icon uploaded here, icon library, or we can go to the upload SVG, and here you will find all the icons. So you can just replace this icon like this. Just click on this and go to here, and here you can replace all the items. Okay, so let me quickly update all this from here, and you have to just upload the text, update the text according to the icon. Okay, so let me choose this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so now you can see that all the icons are updated here. So now what we can do, okay, so all the images are uploaded here. Now what we can do, you can do one more thing. Here you can see that this is done. So let me save this once, and let's go to this, and here we have to refresh this. So after refreshing, you can see that our this section is also ready. So let's move to the next section where we have this section. So for making this section also, we have to choose a 2-section layout. So for that what we can do, we can go to this, and here we're going to choose the flex box to choose a 2-section layout. Then here we can add any heading CTA, or we can add overlap section. Then go to layout. Here we can add 1300 advanced, remove all the patterns, 60 and 60. Okay, then after that we can go to the container, have to go to advanced, remove all the padding, then go to container again, remove all the padding. Okay, so here you can see that we have to make this full width. We don't want any width here. So after making this, we have to go to the images and drag and drop this here, and let's choose this image, similar image, and after viewing you can see that we have this image in the corner also. So what we can do, we can go to the container, go to the layout, and here we can make this 60, and for the other container here we can make the 40 like this. And at last you can see that we have this box here. So for making this box, we have this second container. So just go to the styles, and here we're gonna add theme 1. Okay, then after that what we can do, we can just go to this, here we can copy this. After that we're gonna paste this here, Also we can go to this container and we have to add some padding. So let's go to the styles, and here we're gonna make this white. Okay, so let me copy this from here like this. And after that we have to copy this lorem sum. So this is the power of the Elementor, that you can copy anything from anywhere. Okay, then after that we can copy this here, and here you can see that we have this. So let me decrease some font size. Let's keep it like this, and here you can play with the line height according to this. Okay, then after that we have this. So for that, let me copy this and paste. Okay, then what we can do, we can just remove all this from here, and also we can go to the content, go to the styles. Here you will find tons of options to choose from. Okay, then after that we can go to this malicious set, and also for the background type, so for the default to the solid. Okay, so let me see, you can see that this is looking perfect. Then after that we have to go to this container, go to the layout and make this center and center, and you can make this start. Okay, so now let's publish this once. So you can see that this is overlap section. So for making the overlap section, what you can do, you can choose this, go to advanced, and after that we can go to the position, not in the position, we can go to this, and here we can choose the EM value. So from the left we can make this like this, and from the top we can make this like this. So you can see that this is looking like this, and here we can add like this from the bottom. Now make this like this. Okay, so let me save this once. So if I go to the overlay section, go to the advanced, we have this, and let me make here 200 pixel once, and after that you can see that we have this. So let me publish this, and let's make this section, which is the slider section. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna make our this property section. Okay, so for making this property section, what we can do, so let's go to this here, and from here we have to just add a new Flexbox container here. So let me add a new container here like this, and after that what we can do, we can go to this, and here we can rename this like here we can rename this to properties. And after that you can see that we have this. Then here we have to give the 1300 width, and then let's add 60 to the top and 60 to the bottom padding here like this. And now what we can do, we have to choose this color. So we can go to styles, and from here we're gonna choose the theme to color, so here like this. Then after that you can see that we have this line. So for the line, what we can do, we can go to this, and here we have to search for divider. So just we have to drag and drop this divider here, and after that we can make this. So let's me choose this color, and here you can see that we can make this 3 like this, and also we can remove this, and let's make this 10, or we can make this 8, something like 7 or okay. And also you can preview it from here. Then after that you can see that we have this. So for that, what we can do, we can just copy this text from here, and we can go to this below, and we can paste it here. Okay, then after that what we can do, we can let's copy this text from here, and we have to copy this, and let's go to this, and we have to paste this. So here you can see that this color is different. So for making this color different, what we can do, we can go to this, and here we can add a span tag, and also we can add a span tag here. Then what we can do, we can go to here, and here we can add style, and in the color, and in the color we can go to styles, and in the color we can choose 15 BF. So we have to just enter this color code here, 15 BF like this. So you can see that we have this here. Also we can go to styles, and here we can remove this, or we can keep this 40. Okay, then after that we can see we have this, so we have to just copy this here, and let me go this, and we can paste it here like this. Okay, so you can see that this has like this, so we can break it from here. We can go to this, and here we can add a BR tag by going to the text here. Okay, like this. Let's publish this once, and let's refresh this page here. So after refreshing, you can see that we have this. Okay, then what we can do, you can see that we have this. So what we can do here you can see that for the bottom we can add some negative margin here like this. Okay, and also let me see this. So it is looking like this. So we can make this 5. So it is looking like that. And also we can add here some more, and we can make this 8. So let's see like this. So we can go to this here. Also we can remove this, or we can make this -5 little bit more like this. Okay, so we can make this 10, and let's publish this once. Okay, so let me go here, and we have to, so you can see that we have this, and also you can see that here we have this upper here. So for making that, what we can do, let's go to its main overlap section, and here you can see that we have some bottom, so we can make this 0, and now you can see that we have this overlap section here. So but this is not overlap, so for that what we can do, we can go to this container, and here we can add the z index of 1. Okay, here we can add the z index of 10, and also we can go to this properties, and here we can add the z index 8 or 5. Okay, so when you add this, the higher the z index, so it will come up. Okay, so you can see that we can go to this container, and from here we can decrease this like this, keep it 5 like this. And also we can go to this, here we can keep this 5 also. Okay, or we can keep it here 10. Okay, so like this you can make overlap section. So it is looking good. Let's save this here, and after that we can see that we have this slider. So for making this slider, what we can do, we can go here, and we can choose here carousel. So let me drag and drop a carousel here. So this is the carousel, so we have to just drag and drop this carousel from here. Okay, then after that you can see that we have 3, and for that what we can do, we can go to carousel, and here we can go to advanced. Here we can remove all the padding if you want. So we can go to content first, and here we can remove the slides. So we have to slides on display, we have to choose 3, and slide on scroll, we're gonna choose this one, and we're gonna remove this equal height. And after that we can go to this. So this is for the next step. First we're gonna design our slide, so let's remove all the padding. Okay, then after that you can see that we have this. So for that what we can do, we can just add an image here, and after that what we can do, let's choose image here. So this is the image, and we can go to styles, and we can make this full width. Okay, then after that what we can do, we can just drag and drop a container below that, and we can go to this and remove all the padding. You can see that we can go to slides, go to layout, and here we can do this, and here we can remove this like this. And we can also go to the image, and here we can increase the max width. Okay, so let's design this first. So we can go by choosing this container, we can go to styles, and here we can add white color like this. So if I go to this, you can see that we have to go here, and here we can remove this, so it will be like that. Okay, so then after that we have to add this text here, so we can go to this, and here we can add a text here. We can go to container, and here we can add 30. Okay, so here we can add a majestic retreat, or you can add any restaurant name. We can add here majestic retreat, go to styles, and here we can add black color. Then from here we can add Polish, and we're gonna increase the font size 20 pixel, and we can make this 700 bold. Then after that we can, here you can see that we have this. So for that, what we can do, we can drag and drop a container first below that. So let me drag and drop this container here. Okay, we can go to this and add this. So after that, what we can do, we can go to this, and here let me copy this and paste this here. Then after that, you can see that we have starting and dollar sum prices. So we can go here and we can add dollar starting $340, something like this. Okay, then you can see that we can go to this, and here we can make this 600, or we can make this 500. Let's make it 400. After that we can go to this, and here we can add span. Okay, then after that we can go to style, and here we can add font weight equal to bolder. Okay, so then after that you can see that the font size of this is a little bit smaller, so we can go to styles, and from here we can make this like this. Let's keep it 17, 18, or let's keep it 17, and for that we can make this bigger than like this 22 something, and also increase this size with this. Okay, then after that you can see that we have some icons here. So for adding the icon, what we can do, we can again go to this, and here we can search for list, and we can drag and drop this here, or we can drag and drop this inside this container. So we can choose this container now, go to layout, and here we're gonna make this like the space between and center. Okay, so now what we can do, we can choose this, and we can make this like this. So now we can, what we can do, we have to just go here, and here we have to choose for bed. So we have to choose this, and here we can add 4. Then after that let's duplicate this, and here we can add bath, so we can add here 2, and after that we can duplicate this, and after that here we have the area. So we can choose any random icon for right now. So let me add here area would be 9830 something square feet, 9800, or you can add square feet, something like this if you want. Okay, so after that you can see that this is done, and we have to just go to styles, and we have to just choose this icon first. Go to styles, and here we can go to the icon, and here we can choose this color. We can increase the font size, we can increase the size of this to 20 something, and also we can go to text, and here we can choose the typography of this to modish font. Okay, so this is done. So now what we can do, we can go to this image, and here you can see that when we hover, this image changes the colors, and also that we have some effect. So we can choose this image first, then go to styles, and here we have to go to the hover effect. Here you will find the CSS filter, just decrease all the saturation. So when I hover it, we have the black and white effect. And for the animation we can choose here Bob, and we have also this sync animation. So when you click on this, it will go like this. Okay, so let's do one more thing. So now you can see that we have one slide. So let's go to carousel and go to content. Here we're going to duplicate this slide now. Okay, it's like this. So you can see that we have, after duplication, we have like this. So let's me remove this, and here you can see that now we have to go to this, and here we can make this 10 or 20. Okay, then after that we can go to this, and here we can remove some. Okay, so we're gonna keep this to 16, and here we can remove the, go to list, and here we can remove the square feet from here like this. So it will be in a straight line now, and also we can go to this and we can remove the icon size of this a little bit. Okay, and we can go to text, and we can also change the font size with this. And also we can go to this, go to layout, here we can choose this, and we can make this 15. Okay, so now what we can do, we can go to carousel, then after that we can remove this. And also you can see that, so let me duplicate this. So now it is looking good. You have to just upload the content here. So I'm not uploading content because I don't want to make the video. So you can see that we have this curve a little bit only in the image. So for that, what we can do, we can go to first one, go to styles, and here in the border radius we can add top to the 10, and also to the right side we can add 10. So it will give some curve effect to this. Or we can also add some more, 20, and for this also we can add 20 like this. So when you see, we have this effect properly working. And now what we can do, we can just go to carousel, and we have to just remove all of this. So let's duplicate this now. We have 4, 5 and 6. Okay, just you have to change the content. So let's publish this first, and let's go to this, and here we have to refresh this. So after refreshing, you can see that all the sections are perfectly working, and also this is working. Okay, slide is working perfectly. Now what we can do, we can put some space. So we have to choose the carousel here, go to this, and here we can add some margin at the top like 40. Okay, 30. And after that let's do one more thing. We have to add this arrow. For the arrow, you can see that we have some default arrows here, but these arrows are not looking good. So we can go to the navigation, or first let's go to the settings. Here we can set the time, and also we can pause on our pause and interaction, infinite scroll, all of these options are here. Then go to navigation, and here you can see that we have this. So let's go to this. Here we're gonna choose this. Okay, so now you can see that we have our icons here. So for adding the icons here, what we can do, so let's first go to the navigation again, and here also we're gonna choose the different icon, which is this one with this. Okay, so now you can see that we have option here, horizontal options. So for the horizontal direction, we have to add both the icon in the end. So let me choose this end again, and for this also, and for this we're gonna choose this top. Similarly for this you have to choose this end, and for this you have to choose this top. Okay, so now for this horizontal position we can put some like this. So you can see that the arrow is moving there. Let's keep it 60. And also you can see that for the vertical position we have to add some negative margin to take it to the top of this. So let me put some 60, and similarly for this also we can put this minus 60. Okay, then after that let's go to the styles, and here we have to go to the navigation, and here we can choose the color, and let's increase the font size or the size of this icon like this. Let's say this 40. So we can go to content again, go to the tab in navigation. Here we can add 70. Okay, so now we can publish this here. So after publishing we can refresh this. So you can see that when we click on this, the slider is perfectly working. Okay, so this section is ready. You have to just change the content, and after that you can see that we have this navigation pagination also. We don't want the pagination, so we can go to pagination and we can make this none. so we don't have any pagination here. So let's wait for it to load, and you have to just change the content of all of this, and your property section is almost ready. So let's publish this, and after publishing, let's refresh this here. So after refreshing, you can see that this slider is perfectly working right now. So let's move to the next section where we're going to make this, and also you can see that we have this wave here. For adding the wave also, you can again go to properties, go to styles, and here in the shape divider, go to bottom, and here you can set the waves. So right now it is looking like this. So let me put this, and also you can set some more gap here, 100 like this. So when we go this, you can see that it is looking good. Let's publish this. Now after that we have this section. So for making the section, so let's start making this section now. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this section. So for making this section, we can again go to this, and for that what we can do, we can again just add a fragments container here. Let's add a container, and for that also we can name it here 1300 pixel. So let's go to this, and we can make this 1300 pixel, and go to advanced and remove all the padding. Then we have to go to this here and add 60 to the top and 60 to the bottom. Then after that what we can do, you can see that we have this. So let's copy this divider from here. We can copy this divider from here and paste it here. We can go to this, and here we can add CTA, something like that. So we can go to this container, main container, go to the layout, we can make it center in the center. So this will be automatically in the center, I think. If it is not, we can go to this, and we can make this alignment to the center. And after that you can see that we have this. So let me copy this from here, and we can paste this here, and then we can go to this and make this black. Okay, so let's copy this text from here. So let's copy this text. We can go to this, we can go to content. Okay, so we have to copy this much text first, and we have to paste this here, and then after that we can copy these forms, and we can paste after this here. Okay, then after that we have this lorem ipsum. So for that we can go to this, and we can go to this, we can paste it here, and after that we can make this black. Okay, then you can see that we have a next, so we can give a break here. So what we can do, we can give a break here like this, and we can make this center also. Okay, let's publish this once, and after that you can see that we have this. So for making this also, we can go to this, and here we have this grid. So let me drag and drop this here. Okay, so we can do this, and here we can remove all the padding. And after that we can again add a container, and we can remove all the padding. Okay, then after that you can see that we have this image here. So we have to just click on this, and we have to drag and drop this image, and let me go to this, and here we're gonna choose any random image, like we have to use this. And for that and here you can see that we have a text here. So what we can do, we can add this text from here, and below that we can go to paste it here, and after that we have some lorem ipsum also. So we can go to this, and we can paste it here like this, and after that we have a button. So for the button also, you can copy this button from here. So in the Elementor you can copy any sections from anywhere. This is the power of the Elementor. And also you can see that we have this link here, so I can update the link, found out more. Okay, something find out more. Okay, or we can write here find more only, and we'll go to styles, and we have to make some small size for that. Okay, so this is done, and also you can see that when I hover on this, we have this some effect. So we can go to styles and go to hover, and here you can see that we have CSS filter. So we're gonna make this saturation low, and for the hover effect we can choose any hover effect like this. So there are so many animations you can play with all. So but for now I'm gonna use the bob animation like this. Okay, then after that we can go to this, and we have to just duplicate this container from here. Let's duplicate this again, and after that what we can do, we can go to grid, and here and here we can make this one, and for that we can add this 60, and we can go to grid, and we can go to advanced, and here we can add 30. Let's publish, and here you have to just change the content. So like this you can change the content from here. Okay, and also we have these things. So let's publish. So after publishing, let's refresh our front end. So after refreshing, you can see that if I go below, you can see that our this section is also ready. So let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this section. Then we have our testimonial, and then we have our footer. Okay, so after that we can go to this. You can add this, and here we can add banner, any random name you can give here. So after that we can go to this, and here we're gonna add 1300. Here remove all the padding. Here we gonna add 600. Okay, so we can choose this. You can go to styles, and we have to choose an image here. So the image would be any image, so let me choose this image for this time. Okay, then we can go to this position, center, display size, cover, like that. Okay, then we can just drag and drop a container, and after that we can make this center. Then you can see that this is here. So for that what we can do, let's go to this container, go to styles, and we can make this white first, and after that what we can do, we can set a fixed width for this. So let me make the width 45 and go to banner, and here you can see that we have this. So let's move it to the center. Okay, then after that we have to paste these things. So let me copy this, and we're gonna paste it here, and we can also go to this container, go to advanced, and here we can add 30 pixel or 50 pixel. Okay, then after that what we can do, we can just copy this text from here. So let me copy this text, and we can go to this. Okay, so first we're gonna copy this here. Okay, then after that we're gonna choose this, paste it here. Then again we can see that we have this button, so we can just copy and paste this button here like this. Okay, so we can also decrease the size of this. Okay, then after that we can go to this container, go to the layout, center, start, and also we can go to this banner, go to style, and here we can make the attachment to fixed like this. You can also preview it before going to the live here from here, and for that we can go to this colors, and here you can. So when we hover on this, we have to put some color also, so we can add this theme to color like this. So let's publish these changes. After publishing, let's refresh the front end, and after refreshing you can see that if I go below, you can see that we have this sticky image with this section, and after that we have our testimonial section. For the testimonial, what we can do, we can go to this and we can copy this and we can paste it here. Then you can see that we have this, so we can write it here, go here, and here we can write testimonials, and for this we can write it here. Then we can choose the partners from here. Okay, so after that let's publish this first, and here you can see that we have this image and all. So for that, what we can do, we can choose a different image from here. So let me choose this image, and we're gonna go to mask option, and here we're gonna choose the circle. Okay, so then after this, so we can make this also center. Okay, so and also you can see that when we hover effect on this, we have this grow effect, so we can choose from you can go to this, and here we can choose any random image. Okay, so this is also looking good, and here also we can go to styles. If I go to hover, you can choose so many animations are there. So let's see, grow rotate, so it will be like that. So now what we can do, we have this container, and after that this. So let me duplicate this now, like this. Then after that we have to just change the content. So for that we have to go to the grid option. Let me put some gap here or something. Go to styles. So after that you can see that we have this gap here. So let me just quickly update the images. So you can update the images according to yourself. These are the dummy images, so let me import all the images from here. So all the images are here now, and then let's publish. Okay, so here you can see that we have this. Also we can add a new page here, and here we can write anything. Adam Gill. We can go to styles, and here we can make this, and we can make this 16. Then after that we have to just duplicate this, and here we can write director. We can go to styles, and we can go to this. Okay, then after that we can go to this container, and we're gonna make this center like this. Also we can go to advanced, and we can put this like this. So you can see that we have this effect here. Okay, so we can delete this from here, then also delete this from here. So what we can do, we can go to this container, and for that we can go to grid, and after going to the grid, so we can go here and we can delete this again, and let's duplicate this. Then after that we can go and we can publish this here. So you have to just change the content from here, and also you can see that we have this font style. So we can go to this, and from here we can make this transform style to italic. Also we can make this 500 bold. Okay, so let's me remove this, and also we can remove this. So let's duplicate this. Let's duplicate this again, and here we have to just change the content. So let's publish this. Okay, so let me go here, and here we have to just refresh this. So let me refresh, and after refreshing you can see that we have our testimonial there, which is perfectly working. And also here this is like this. Okay, so now we have this logo section. So for making the logo section, what we can do, we can add a new container here like this, and you have to just choose here 1300, go to advanced, and here we're gonna remove the padding. So let's put 60 and switch to the bottom. So now what we can do, we can go to here, and we can choose a divider from here, and we can make this, and we're gonna put this image. Okay, so here you can see that this is a container, and we can make this full width. Then we can go to our new link, and from here let's refresh this. You can see that we have this here. So now what we can do, we can add a container, and here we can set this to (1300) like this. Okay, so now what we can do, we can just go to this, and here we can add the images. So let's drag and drop this image, and again we have to add these logos here step by step. So let me duplicate this. Okay, so we have 6 here. So let me go to this container. We can go to layout, and we can make this like this. When I see, we have this here. Or you can change the content of this from my description, which I given you in the video description. There you will find a link to go to this official website. After that we can choose this. Okay, that's the same. So let's publish, and after publishing we have this. So let's refresh this again here like this. So as you can see that our all sections are ready. So let's move to the next section where we're going to make the footer and header for our website. Okay, so if I show you here, as you can see that we have all the sections ready, and only our header and footer is left. Okay, so let's start making the header and footer now. Okay, so first we're gonna make the footer, and then we're gonna make the header. Okay, so for making the footer, what we have to do, we have to go to the here, and we have to open the open this. So after opening this, here you will find some things like that, and here from here we have to go to the footer, and after going to the footer we have to make the footer here. So let's wait for it to open, and you can see that we have the transparent footer here. So for making the transparent footer, I will show you how you can do that also. Okay, so first what we have to do, we have to make one main div. Okay, so let's go to this, and we have and we're gonna enter a main div here. So, and you can also name it here like so let's name this div footer. And after that, what we can do, we can go to this, and here we're gonna choose 1400 pixel max width, and here we're gonna add some padding, 80 to the top and 80 to the below padding. Okay, like this. Then if you want, you can also add 80 or something, 60 like that. So here you can see that we have this text. So for this text, what we can do, let's open this homepage with Elementor, and we're gonna wait for it. So we're gonna copy and paste all the sections from here, like the heading, text and all. Okay, so this is the beauty of the Elementor, that you can copy any section from anywhere. Okay, so let's go below, and we're gonna require the this type of text. Okay, so for that we have this text here. Yeah, so you can see that we can use this text. So let me use this. So we're gonna use this, and let's copy this here, Okay, so this is copied. Now what we have to we have to click on this footer, and after clicking on the footer, okay, so here you can see that we have two sections, so we can do one more thing. So let's remove this, and here we have to go to the widget, and here we have to drag and drop a container. Okay, so you can remove all the padding also. So let's name this top, and also we're gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna name this bottom. And let's go to the footer, and here we have to go to the layout, and here we have to make this center and center, and we're gonna also add some space like this 50 or something 80. Okay, now let's make this transparent first like this. So for making this transparent, what we have to do, we can go to this, go to styles, and here we can go to this, and let's choose the image. So let's choose any random image for now. I'm gonna choose the let's choose this image. This. Okay, now you can see that we have this. Now we have to set the position to the center and center, and display size to this, and after that we have all of this. So let's do one more thing. Okay, so now you can see that we have this bluish color here. So we have to go to the background overlay, then go to background color. Here we're gonna go to this theme too, and let's increase it like that. Okay, so here you can see that we have this image. So let's choose that image only. This image is not looking good, I think. So let's choose the image. I think this is the image. Okay, so let's choose this image. Okay, so you can see that this image is looking good. Then after that we can go to the background overlay, and here we can change like that. So after that you can see that we want this text. So for adding this text, we're gonna go to this copy, and from here we can copy this at the top here. Okay, then for making this in the center, we can go to this and make this center. You can also go to the top, and here from here we can make it flex like that, so it will be perfectly in the center. Now you can see that we have this. So we're gonna copy this how much up to 2, and we're gonna go to this, and from here go to the heading, and here we have to add this. So let's add this here like that, and after that we're gonna go to speak to an expert. Then after that what we're gonna do, we're gonna add this here prefab in this prefab. Okay, so let's add this here, and we're gonna remove this solution from here because we want to make all these colors like that. Okay, then we have to increase some font size. Let's increase this to up to I think 42 or 43 something. 42 is looking good. Okay, then you can see that we have the waves. So for adding this waves, what we can do, we can go to this, the main of this box, then go to styles, and here you find the shape divider. Then here in the top and bottom you have the option to add. So we're gonna add this in the top. So let's click on this, and we're gonna use this wave, and you can adjust the height according to you here like that. So we're gonna flip this like that. Okay, so now let's make it like that. Okay, so we can also go to this, go to advanced, and here we're gonna add 100 to the top, or we're gonna add 120. Okay, let's keep 100. Then after that we have this text here. So for the text also we're gonna copy this text from here, and let's go to this below, and we're gonna paste this below. Okay, here we're gonna make this in the center, and also we want to have this in a similar line, so like this. And let's add here BR something, or let's do one more thing. We're gonna duplicate this like this, and let's try to add a BR tag here now. So this is looking good, but so much text are here, so let's remove something, and we're gonna remove this, and let's add it here something. Okay, so now it is looking good. Okay, then after that what we can do, let's do that here. We're gonna increase some font size for that if you want. So you can see that like this. Okay, so this is not looking good because this is so much texture. So let me do one more thing. We're gonna remove this, and we're gonna add the BR tag here only. So it is looking good now. Let's try to publish this, and here we have to add the entire site. Then we have to save and close. So after saving and close, let's go to this, and let's try to refresh this. So it will not show it right now because we have to do one more thing. We have to go to the settings, page settings, and here we have to choose the Elementor full width. So it will load the Elementor header and footer now. Okay, so let's wait for it. So it will automatically load the footer which we have just added. So you can see that the header is loaded. So if I go below, so after going below, you can see that let's go to below. You can see that we have this footer. So let's publish this once again. And after publishing, we have to refresh this again. So let's refresh this, and after refreshing, you can see that we have this footer loaded here. Okay, but this is not completed yet, so let's complete this. So you can see that we have this button, so we're gonna also copy this button from here now. So this is the beauty of the Elementor, that you can copy any sections from any template like that. Okay, so here you can see that we have this. So we're gonna add here request for consultation, something like this. And also when we click on this, we have this color, but for the hover, let's add the whitish color to this, and for the text color we're gonna use this theme too, so it will be looking like that. And also we're gonna increase the boldness, something so like that. Also we're gonna go to the top, and here we can add some space to this like that, I think. Okay, so this is looking good. Let's publish this, and now you can see that we have this second row. So for that we're gonna go to widget option, and here we're gonna search for list. Okay, here we're gonna search for list, and let's drag and drop this here. Now we're gonna make this like this, and also make this in the center. So now what we can do, we can go to this, and here we're gonna search for social icons. So let's add Facebook first. So we're gonna search for Facebook, and let's add this, and here we're gonna write Facebook. Then we're gonna search for Instagram, and here we're gonna also search it for Instagram, and again we're gonna write it here Twitter, and let's again search it here Twitter. We're gonna use this logo here, and similarly we're gonna add all the, let's add here Behance, and let's search it here for Behance also. Okay, so we're gonna add here YouTube, and let's also search it for YouTube. Okay, so let's do one more thing. We're gonna go to icons, and here let's increase the font size of this. I think the icons colors are white, so let's make this white also, and looking good. Now we have to go to the text, and here we can also choose Polish. Okay, then after that we're gonna increase the font size of this, and let's make this white. Okay, then make this 17. Then we're gonna go to here, and we're gonna make this like this. Okay, so in this way you can add your social icons here, and you can play with that, and if you want some more, you can add this here. Okay, so now we're gonna make this size little bit slower. Okay, so now you can see that we have this. So for that, what we can do, we can drag and drop a heading. If you have the logo, you can add the logo here. So landmark lists, and you can see that we have to make this like this. And here we have to go to the style, and here we have to make this color. So for the color, what we can do, we can go to this, and we can copy this color code from here. We can go to text, and here in the style, we're gonna paste this, and here also font style italic, and let's make this in the center. For the text, we're gonna make this white, and this would be darker one, something like that, and we're gonna increase the boldness, and let's increase the font size. So our logo is looking good. Now let's make this little bit smaller, up to 40 something. Okay, so now you can see that let's publish this. Now you can see that we have to add this copyright section. So for adding the copyright section, what we can do, we can again go to icon list, So go to the icon list. Here we're gonna drag and drop this. Now we're gonna make this in the center. We only need the one, so let's search it here, copyright icon. So this is the copyright icon. Okay, so and here also you can write copyright 2024, all rights reserved. Okay, so now you can go to icons, and here we're gonna search for whitish color. Here let's increase it to 18. Go to text, and here also we're gonna make this molish. For that we're gonna make this 500. Okay, then after that we're gonna make this white. Okay, so let's try to increase and adjust the font size of this. So up to 15 is looking good, I think. And what we can do, so right now you can see that the icon is not properly aligned, so we can make this center and center, and also we can add some values to one, so it is properly aligned now. Now you can see that we don't have any breathing space, so we can go to the bottom container, go to layout, make this like this, and here we're gonna add 30, something like that. Okay, so now it is looking good. Let's publish this, and let's refresh our homepage. So after refreshing, you can see that all the sections are working perfectly, but we have some more space here, so we don't want this much space. So let's go to this container, and here we're gonna add 40. So let's publish this again, and let's refresh this once. So you can see that now it is looking good. So all the sections are ready, only our header is left. And let's do one more thing. Here you can see that when I go, I have this scroll to top button. So let me show you how you can make the scroll to top button in the footer only. So let's go to the widget option, and here we're gonna go to icon. Let's drag and drop this icon here below. And now what we can do, we can go here and we're gonna search for arrow. So we have this arrow here like that. Now we're gonna go to this. Here you have this option. So here we're gonna write hero. Also we're gonna go to styles, and here we're gonna search for this. Okay, so in this way you can add the icons here. Okay, so you can see that we have the square icon here, so let's add the square icon for that. So let me show you how to add the square icon. So we're gonna choose this arrow, and here you will find some options stacked like this. So we're gonna choose the square here, simple. Then after that we're gonna play with the size of this. So let's increase the size little bit. So I think 25 is looking good. And now what we have to do, we have to go to this. Here we can make this black on power. Okay, then we can go to advanced, and here we have the option of position to make the fixed of this. So it will be fixed. So here we're gonna add the horizontal space. Let's keep the horizontal space to 30, and here we're gonna make the 50. Okay, like that. And now everything is working fine. Also, if you want to increase the z index, let's increase the z index to 1000, so it will be every time at the top. So now you can see that if I refresh, we have this go to top button here working. And also if you click on this button, it will not work right now because we don't have added the add hero css id. So for adding that hero css id, we have to go to the home page again, and here you can see that we have this hero section. Go to the advanced, and in the css id just add the hero. So let's publish this, and let's now refresh this here. So after refreshing, you can see that if I click on this, it will take me to the top of the website. Okay, so let's move to the final part of the website where we're gonna make our header. Okay, so let's move to the final part where we're gonna make the header. Okay, so for making the header, we're gonna close this footer here. Okay, so now what we can do, you can see that our header is transparent. So for making the header, we have to go to the dashboard, we have to go to the template, go to the theme builder, open the theme builder again. So let's open the theme builder again, and here we have to go to the header option, and here let's add a new header here. Okay, so you can see that our header is here. So you can see that we have this type of header. So for that what we can do, we can do one more thing. Let's go below, and we're gonna copy, let's refresh this home page here. So it will load the fully working footer. Okay, so let's wait for it to open. Okay, so you can see that this is loaded. Now let's go below. Okay, so let's go below and we have to go to this footer, and we have to also, we can click on this footer, so it will load the footer here. So our footer is loaded. Now what we can do, we have to just copy this logo, because we don't want to make this logo different every time. So let's go make this, and here we're gonna choose this. Here also we're gonna have the max width of 1400. Go to advanced, remove all the padding. Then we can add 20 to the top, 20 to the below. So for now let's add the dummy background color, so we know what is going on here, and let's paste this here. Okay, so now you can see that we want some menus. So for adding the menu, we have to go to the appearance, then let's go to the menus option. Then in the menus option, we have to add a final menu and choose header and create menu. Okay, so now we have to want this home page. If you want to add, then after that we're gonna put some custom links here. So you can see that we have about, services, properties. So let's edit one by one. So we're gonna write here about. Then here we're gonna write services. Then we have properties. Then we have properties. Okay, then after that we have testimonials and contacts. So let's write it here, testimonials, and here we're gonna write contact. Okay, so let's save the menu. So I have added the CSS ID because we want to have the scroll section effect to all this. So for that we're gonna go to this, and let's see here, we're gonna choose for header. Okay, we're gonna choose for menu. So we have this WordPress menu here, so let's drag and drop this here like this, and we have to go to this container, go to the layout, and here we're gonna make this space between and center. So right now you can see that we have this. So now you can see that we have this type of effect. So for adding this effect, what we can do, we can go to the here we have this so many option. So we have this under, we're gonna choose the background and what effect we want to add, shutter out. Here are so much effects, so let's click use the sweep up like this. Okay, then after that we're gonna go to this. Here we're gonna choose the font. Let's choose the Moolish font, and we're gonna make this uppercase, and also we're gonna play with some font size of this like this. Okay, then let's make this white like this. So it is looking good. Also we have to add some spaces, so let's keep the space like this, and also we're gonna make this 13. Now you can see that we have dropped this hover color also, so we're gonna have the hover color of this. We're gonna make this white, and for the hover color let's add this. So you can see that this is looking good. Now let's add this 20. If you want to preview it, you can also preview it from like that. Okay, so this is looking good. Now we can go to this, and here we're gonna add the site URL. So when every time someone click on this, it will take me to the site URL. And similarly for this also footer, so we're gonna go to this link tag, and we're gonna add the site URL here also. So let's complete this here, and let's go to the header. Now you can see that everything is working. Now just we have to make this transparent. For making the transparent, what we can do, we can click on this, or you can just name this header, and after that click on this, go to styles, and here we're gonna make this transparent also. So let's publish. So we're gonna choose the entire site here and save and close. So let's refresh this here. Okay, so you can see that this is looking like that. So what we have to do now, we have to go to this home page where we have all the pages. So let's click on the edit page. Okay, so let's wait for it to open, and it will take some time. So after it opens, we have to just refresh this page, so it will load the header here. Okay, so you can see that this is open now. Now what we have to do, we have to refresh this one, so it will automatically load the header. And let's go here, and here we have to just refresh this. So let's refresh this here. So you can see that here what we have our header is transparent, and also the it is looking like that. So for making this transparent effect, so let's open this, let's wait for it. Okay, so you can see that our header is now loaded here. So now what we can do, okay, so all the sections are loaded here. Now we have to go to the top of this section, and from here you have to choose the hero section and go to advanced, and here we have to choose the EM values. Then click on this, so you can add the single values now. So now we have to add the top like that, just, and also this is done. Now we have to just publish this. So right now you can see that this is below that, so we have to go to the header, and we are here, we have to put some z-index value. So let's put the z-index value to 100, and if I go to this home and hero, and here we're gonna put the z-index value below the 100, so let's put it 1 here. Okay, so and let's publish, and also we have to go to the header and click on publish. Okay, so now let's refresh this again. So now if you refresh this, you can see that we have our header, transparent header here, and also this is working perfectly. But there is one more problem, we don't have this much, this is so much above, so we have to put some, or we have to increase the height. So let's go to hero, and we have to go to the layout, or we can go to hero here. Here we can click on this, and here we can add some padding like this 50 something, and let's publish this. So when you publish this, let's go to this, and here we're gonna go to this, and here after refreshing we have some space above. Also let's decrease this font size a little bit. Okay, I think 65 is looking good. Let's publish. Okay, so let's refresh this again, and after refreshing you can see that this is looking good now. Okay, and also this is transparent, and also all the sections are working perfectly. If I see this slider, it is working fine. Also the animations are working perfectly. Okay, so our whole website is ready. Now I will show you how you can add the animations. So let's first add the linking, so like this. So when I click on this, it will take me to its respective sections. So let's add the linking here. So let's go to this main, and here we have this hero. So here after that we have to go to this about. So here we're gonna go to the CSS ID, and here we're gonna add about. Similarly for the overlap section, here we can put okay, so this about is not about, we can name this services, and this overlap section we can name this about. So let's go to this. Here we have to replace the name to services, and this about we're gonna name this also about. Then for the properties, what we can do, we can add it here, properties, and here we gonna have this banner. Then we have this CTA. So this is not a CTA, we can name this here testimonials, and also we can go to advanced, and here we're gonna name this testimonials. Then at last we have our client logos and logos. Okay, so let's publish this here, and for the contact section we have to open the footer now. So we can click on this footer, and let's wait for it to open, and this is open. Now let's click on this footer. We're gonna go to advanced, and here we have to add the CSS ID contact. So let's publish this now. So now if I refresh this, and let's wait for it, so you can see that it is working now. And if I click on any of the section like about, it is working now. Okay, similarly if I click on the service, it is taking to the services, then properties, and also if I click on the testimonials, and if I click on the contact, it is working fine. Okay, so now every section is working properly, and now let's add the animation to your website, and I will show you how to add the animations in your website, and at last I will show you how to make the responsive. Okay, so let's start the video. So let's start, and we're gonna add the animations now. Okay, so you can see that if I refresh this, so you can see that the animations are not working here, and if I go to our main website, so you can see that when I refresh it, we have the animations working here like that. So I will show you how you can add the animations here. So I will show you how to add the animation only in 1 or 2 sections, because I don't want to make the video long, so that's why. Okay, so let's go to this edit page, and here we're gonna go to edit page again. Okay, or let's do one more thing. Let's delete this, all of this. So we're gonna go from here, edit with Elementor. So let's open this fresh once, and let's wait for it to open. And you can also download this complete pre-made Elementor kit from the video description at a very affordable rates, and I will give you all the images in the video description also, so you can follow along with me. Okay, so now we have to add this. So suppose you want to add the animation in this section, so first we have to click on the particular section where we want to add the animation. So let's click on this, and after that we can go to advanced, and here you can see that we have this motion effect. So we're gonna add this here, and here we're gonna add suppose we want to add the zoom in effect like this, and here you can define the animation delay, means how much after time it will start the animations. Okay, like this. Now you can see that it is little bit sticky. Now let me give some height to this. So let's click on this. Here we're gonna give some height, so I think 75 is looking good now. And also if I click on this, I want to give some line height here also, so let me and give some line height to 28 something. Okay, so this much is added. So and suppose now I want to add the animation in this, so we have to click on this, and then after that we have to go to the advanced, and here you have to go to the motion effect, and then after that let's here slide up, and this would be delay after 400 milliseconds, and this browser, and in this animation we're gonna add the slide right animation, and the delay would be 600. Okay, so let's publish, and let's wait for it. So let's refresh this here, and after refreshing you will see that the animations are working, so like this. Okay, so in this way you can add the animation to all the sections one by one. Okay, so now let me show you how you can make the mobile responsiveness of this. So for that, what we have to do, you can see that we have some values here. So this is for your other screens, and this is for the more smaller screens. So I will show you how you can add the smaller screen of this for the mobile version. So we're gonna go for mobile version, and in this manner, in the similar manner, you can do this for all the other screen also. So let me go to this, and here you can see that we have this. So first we're gonna make our header responsive. So first so first let's make our homepage responsive. So for that, let's click on this page settings, and here we have to choose the Elementor canvas. So we don't want to load our header and footer right now, because we're gonna make the responsiveness of our mobile part first. Okay, so let's wait for it to open. So here you can see that this is open now, and it takes some time to refresh sometimes. Okay, so now we have to go to the mobile part, and in the mobile part we have to go to hero section, and here what we can do, we can add some padding like this, and at the top we're gonna add the 80. Okay, and now we can choose on this, and here we're gonna play with the font size. Let's put the font size to 45, and here we're gonna make this 500, or we're gonna make this 600. Okay, then we're gonna go to the EM value like this, and we can also click on this, and we can go to styles, and here we're gonna play with the font size to 18, and here we're gonna add the EM value like this. Here we gonna play with 45. Okay, then we gonna click on this, and here we gonna download our brochure. Okay, then after that you can see that this section is done. Now let's publish this once, and now we have to make this. So for that we have to click on this again, go to advanced, and here you can see that 60. So we can add 60, and then we can add 20, 60 and 20. So we have some space like that. Okay, now you can see that we have everything's working fine here. Here we have some more space, so if you want to remove the space, you can go here and let's add 40 to this, and for the space of this you can go to the services, go to this, and here we can also put some 30. So this is like that. Okay, so here you can see that we have this. So let's do one more thing. Let's click on this. So we are redirect to this section. So this is the section, this box. Click on this. Here we're gonna make this 0 to all, so it will be like that. And also if you want, let's make this 30. And here we're gonna make this, and here we're gonna add our brochure like this. Okay, so here if you want to also decrease the size of this, we can decrease the size of this to 18. And also we can play with this sizes here. Okay, like that. Now we have this, so let's go to properties, and here we can go to, here we're gonna add 60, 20, 100, then 60 again. Okay, this is not 60, this is 20. Okay, now we can increase this, so let's increase this to 10 or 15. Okay, so now you can see that this is almost responsive, just we have to make this arrow responsive. So click on the carousel, and then we have to go to the navigation part, and here you can see that we have this. So we're gonna make this center. Here for the horizontal position also make this 0, and make this like this. Here also we're gonna move it to more below, like that. 65 looking good. And similarly for this also we're gonna make this center, we're gonna make this, remove this, and here also we're gonna add 60. So now we can add some 60, and in the horizontal what we can do, we can add this to 50, and we're gonna add this again to 20, and here we're gonna add this to 60. Here we're gonna also make this 42 or something. Okay, like that. And here you can see that this is 65 and this is 60, so we're gonna make this 65 also, so align properly. Now we have to decrease the size of this, so we have to go to this, and here we can decrease the size to 30, like that. So this is looking good. Okay, so you can play with that sizes or all. Okay, so this is looking good now. And also we're gonna decrease the font size of this, so let me decrease the font size to something 16, and here all things are working. Now let's go to this, and here we can also go to advanced, and here we're gonna add 60 here, then 20, then 60, then 20. Okay, then click on this. Here we're gonna add this 15. Here we can make this in the center like this. Also we're gonna decrease the font size of this. Let's add 16. Also we're gonna go to styles, and here we're gonna add 18 or 16. Okay, then here we're gonna add like this. All the sections are looking good. Now let's publish this once. Okay, so in this way you can do the responsiveness for all the screens. You can simply go to this version also, you can make the same thing, and here we can go to this, and here go to advanced. Here we gonna add this to 30. Here we can go to and make this 16, and here we can also go to this, and we're gonna make this 30. And for the EM values we can make this like this. Also we're gonna make this banner. Let's add some padding 30. Okay, and also we're gonna go to layout. Here we're gonna make this 400. Let's make this 500. Let's go to download brochure, and here we're gonna decrease the size of this like this. Okay, we can go to this again, and here we can play with this like that. Okay, now let's publish this again. So you can see that our sections are all responsive. Now let's move to the testimonial part. Here we have to again go to the advanced, and here we can go to the 60, then 20, then 60, then 20. And here also we can go to this. Here we can make this 15. For the testimonial part, we can make this center. And for this part, what we can do, we can go to styles, and here also we can make this 18 or 16. Okay, now everything is, I think, looking good. Here also, if you want to decrease the font size, you can decrease it. So let's decrease it to 18, and we're gonna copy this like that to every sections, so it will take less time. So like that. Now we have this, so for that we can go to this client logos, and again we have this, so we can go here and we can make this like that. Okay, so now let's publish. So after publishing, let's refresh this here again. So you will find that nothing will change in the desktop version because we have done the mobile part. So let me show you the, you have to go to the inspect, and if I go to the mobile part, let me go here, and from here go to this. So you can see that this is responsive now. Okay, so you can see that all the arrows are working, the slider is also working, and this is working perfectly. You can just play with the font size according to you. Okay, so now what we can do, we can do the responsiveness of our header and footer. So let me go to the here page setting again, and here we're gonna choose the Elementor full width now. So it will load the header and footer now. Okay, so let's wait for it. Okay, so you can see that our header and footer is loaded now. So let's go to the mobile part, and here you can see that our header. So let's click on the header, and let's click on this save. So let me go to the header part, and we have to do the responsiveness for the header. So our header is loaded now. Now what we can do, we can go to this header. Okay, so here you can see that let's put some color for our reference. So I'm gonna make this dark right now. Okay, so let's go to the header, go to advanced. Here we're gonna add some 10, and also we're gonna choose this. Let's decrease the font size of this. So we're gonna decrease the font size to 30, and we can go to this. Here we can go to full width, make this center, and everything is looking good. Now we have to go to the toggle button. Here we're gonna make the background white, and for the color we're gonna choose this, and here also we're gonna make this white, and for the color we're gonna choose this. Okay, so you can see that now we have to go to the drop down, and here we go to the hover. We have to make this white, and for the color we have to make this like that, or let's choose this theme color. So when we click on this, it will have this effect like this. Okay, and also we gonna make this active color. So let's make this white, and here we will find the typography. So let's change the typography of this to Polish, and when I click on this, we have this Polish effect, means the font is changed. Okay, so this is done, and let's publish this. So now what we can do, we can click on this. So let's go to styles, and we're gonna make this transparent again. Okay, so this is now working, and also let's publish this now. Okay, so if I now refresh this, so let's refresh this, and let's go to the inspect part, and you can see that when I go to the inspect part, to top here our header is working now, and also these sections are properly working. Okay, so in this way you can make the transparent header. Now you can see that we have so much height here. If you want to decrease the height, you can also decrease that. Okay, you have to just go to that here page, and you have to just decrease the height. Okay, now let me show you how you can make this footer responsive. So I think our footer is almost responsive, but we have to play with some font size and all. So let's go to the footer part, and here we have to click on this advanced, then go to this. Here we can add 100, then 20, then 40, then 20, and click on these styles, and here we can go to this 35. Here we can make it like that. Okay, then after that everything is looking good. Now we can go to styles, and here we can add some spaces. So, and also if you want to go to layout, here we can decrease it, and we can also decrease this to 30 or 20. Okay, like this. Go to styles, and here we can make this 20. Okay, now let's publish this. And now if I refresh this, you can see that all the sections are ready. So now let's go to the inspect part and see. So you can see that all the sections are working perfectly, and also if I refresh this here, the animation will work in the mobile part like that. Okay, so you can see that we have successfully made our whole website from scratch, and all the sections in the desktop version and the mobile version are responsive now. Okay, so in this way you can make this type of website by using the WordPress and the Elementor. So if I go to this, and here let me show you, if I change the layout, you can see that our menu and header is changing. Okay, so in this way you can make such type of website. So if you're new to our channel, like and subscribe to our channel. If you are new to our channel, subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video helpful, please like and share this video with your friends. And if you have any things, please put it in the comments and all. And you can also get this website from the video description, and also I have put all the links for the images in the video description. So if you like this, so if you like such type of video, please like and share our videos with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And I'm gonna see you next time.